Oh, make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. You know what I'm saying? Praise God, baby. Well, you know, bees are dying too.
Yeah.
Bees are dying from the heat.
Is it the heat?
Yep, they're evaporating, they ejaculate, and their whole body blows up.
Is that real?
Bring it up, Jamie. I'm going to fucking do something in here today.
Look at this. At temperatures over 107 degrees Fahrenheit, it is estimated that half of male honeybees will die in this manner within 6 hours. With more sensitive individuals dying after only 2 or 3 hours.
The headline is the manner there.
Oh, bees ejaculating themselves to death in heat waves.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh my God,
Spring
you're
break,
telling the
baby.
truth. I thought you were just
Spring
making
break.
shit
So
up.
did I.
Click on that.
Hell no, dude. This is in, I'm sure, this is in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Bees, click on that link. What happened?
This is Kid Rock's honey. That's who's making this shit. That is for sure if it's got semen in it. Somebody told me Black Guys Come has music in it. Have you heard that?
Yeah. Jazz.
Somebody
It's
told
like
me.
jazz blues kind of a thing. Yeah. It's like Thelonious Monk.
Yeah,
that's what it
dude.
is, yeah.
It's got a little Leon Bridges in the
and
back.
it's thicker too. 'Cause I've tasted it. It's thicker. But yeah. It's a thick, good stuff. Well, it was a fat black guy, so maybe that's fat black guys have thicker cum.
Oh, I'm sure they
Yeah,
do, dude.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
just by looking at them, you know they're not.
Yeah. It's got diabetes in it for sure.
Well, they're not. They're definitely throwing a creme, you know.
Yeah.
A creme brulee, you know. Dude, I heard you and that guy. They were talking about y'all were talking about horse sex and the. When I pulled up in the lobby, I was like, "Oh, okay, this is my kind of place today." Dude, I saw in New Orleans one time they had a lot of the cops in the French Quarter on horseback.
Yeah.
And 2 of the horses started fucking with the with the cops on them, bro.
Were the cops getting mad?
One of them was.
Was the other one excited?
The one in the back, I think, was kind of fucking vibing with it a little, because at least he was in the winning position, you know?
Right. You don't want to be the guy where the horse gets done fucking that horse and then he starts fucking you.
And we ate a bunch of shrooms out there and kind of commandeered this water table. There was a water table that had kind of been left unattended.
What is a water table?
Just a table with a bunch of cups
table
of water.
with waters on it. Okay.
So we got over there and people were running, you know, they're going, and we started telling people that the water was for Asian people only, right? Bro, we are crying, laughing, because people are running. They can't stop. They're trying to make a time. So for some people, we'd be like, bro, it's Asians only. And it was like, why? You know? And then Asian people were all excited, you know, and we kept dousing them up. Dude, we were fucking... I would take pictures with, like, people, and I'd have my fucking nuts hanging out the whole time.
What?
Yeah, bro, we were out.
You took pictures of people with your nuts on? How old were you at the time?
I don't know, man. Probably 28. And people were like, hey, let's get a picture together. So we get it,
Oh
and I
my
just
God.
slip that bag out there, maybe that fucking gum holster. You know what I'm saying? We had, oh, dude, I'll tell you this. So somebody got a CB radio by us, you know? So this one lady that used to do substitute teaching, right? Her son had like his mouth was always real slippery. He had like a kind of a salivary deal.
Disorder.
I wouldn't say disorder. Okay. But he had like
It's a deal.
he was missing a gasket on one of the edges. I would say that.
Just leaking.
Yeah, he definitely, yeah. Like you wouldn't fucking, if he leaned his head to one side, dude, you're gonna have to dry him up, you know? So this fella one time named Michael was his name. And he, so anyway, his mom would hook up with his boy Clint, like Clip, but with an N in it. Was how he said his name. When people would be like Clint, like Clip with an N in it. You're like, that's a way to do it. Anyway, so his mom would make us stay out in his car when she would come over and they would hook up in the house. So he had a CB radio, right? So he was 16. He's in there hooking up with the teacher. We'd be on the CB on the ham radio, just kirk, 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 pigeon to fucking hospital or whatever, you know, and so some dude comes off the interstate, right, one day in a semi-truck into our neighborhood. This guy ended up being a pedophile. We didn't know. Me and fucking lip Michael were in his truck. He fucking making us eat Tootsie Rolls inside of his truck, right? The guy who's inside with Michael's mom comes out, sees what's going on, and beats the shit out of the dude, man.
Oh my God.
Pulled the
Wait,
guy-
the dude was feeding you candy?
Tootsie Rolls.
doing how much Tootsie Rolls we could fit in our mouths. And we didn't know.
Was it
ate-
like a
you ate
test?
You ate the candy.
I didn't. I mean, I had probably 4 in my mouth. I had a small mouth.
Oh no!
How many was in his
He
mouth?
didn't eat it like that.
When I'm a small mouth, but I've always had a small throat, so I'm afraid to have a lot in my mouth at once.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to Snow White then. Can we go to Snow White?
Not how it
Let's
works.
Yeah.
move over there.
Yeah.
Name one of the dwarves.
Oh, still Slampy. Slampy?
Slampy.
Slampy's a food. It is.
Yeah.
No,
What's another
Slampy.
Scampi.
Dipsy?
Nope.
No.
Sippy.
Nope.
Sippy is an alcoholic.
Oh, it is? Oh. Was one of them alcoholic? One of them drank a lot.
One of them did drink a lot, actually. And he
There
always
was
had bubbles
Sleepy,
coming out of him.
Sneezy, Doc. There
Dopey.
Was Dopey.
Dopey.
Oh, maybe Dopey.
That's what I was meaning, dopey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had, who else?
Slampy.
Slanty.
They didn't have
Yeah,
Slanty.
Slanty.
They didn't?
That was the Asian version of it.
Oh, my bad, man. Yeah, I've seen some bootleg versions, too.
Yeah.
Just 7 Slanty.
That was Slanty. No, that was Chinky Slanty. Nippy. Gookie.
Nippy.
Gookie. Yeah.
Finger trappy.
It's 2 dwarfs stuck together. Trap. 2 dwarfs just stuck.
Yeah.
I don't remember all
Small
the different
Dicky.
names.
Small Dicky was a good one. That was my favorite one.
man.
Small Dicky.
no.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's great. That was a great version of it.
Yeah.
But do you think a lot of people's dick grows as they
All
age?
right.
When do you think a guy's dick stops growing?
I bet probably in their 60s or 70s or 80s.
That's false.
You think? Can you look that up, please? Do you mind, sir?
But however, I did see a change when I dated a guy in high school. His dick was much bigger when I saw him again years after.
Oh,
teenage,
wow.
Yeah.
Who's seeing guys' dicks in high school, man? I was
Well,
young.
you know, this is why I have an eye patch.
definitely.
Filipinos believe that if you see a dick you're not supposed to see, you get a sty.
Oh, this is true.
This is true.
That's true.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
Whose dick did you see, babe?
Julio, our dog.
Oh, okay.
His dick's always out.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's wrong? He doesn't have like a cap on it?
He has a cap on it. It's just not a tight cap.
Oh, yeah, you got to tighten that for his cap.
So
If I'm gonna
anyway,
let my dog run around
by
with
the
a
time
fucking-
you reach 18 or 19 years old, your penis isn't likely to grow much longer or thicker.
Bullshit, bro.
Charlotte.
I'm thinking about getting a dick reduction.
Dang.
that's not even true, dude.
Yeah, I am.
Damn,
Really?
bro.
Is it big?
It's pretty. It's definitely. It's growing.
Wow. It's because you haven't masturbated in like 90 days or something.
No. It was growing before that.
It's fluid. It's cum juice.
I don't know what it is, man,
Maybe
but
you
it
have
better.
elephantitis.
It better hear me now and get its act together.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that's why I raised my voice.
Yeah, my dick has been like that's I guess since 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max.
18, 19.
Yeah, but I never looked at my dick and went, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Right? I said hi and then, you know what I mean? Good
My
night.
dick is so dumb. I think. It's like, oh, what is it, huh? Oh, again, this dick. You know. Whatever. Get in these pants and shit.
The whole idea of having sex and procreation and what your dick is there for, it dictates so much of your fucking life in decision making.
Yeah.
I almost wish that it was just an issue.
Yeah. Mail your dick to Africa, dude. That's what I would do. Feed a couple of starving families, or feed a starving or 2 kids that are splitting a
One kid.
snack after a game.
One kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And snack, that's it.
One kid.
It's not a
or
meal.
just-
Yeah, yeah. It's like a bag of like, you know.
Trail
It's like a
mix.
dip.
Yeah, like dip. Yeah, it's like
Merienda.
dip. Oh, you want to grind it down? Yeah, grind my dick down. Yeah, make a dip out of it. I don't
Bro, I so one thing people don't know about the mushroom show is so I rolled out of there late, bro. I was supposed to be early on that show. And I get in my car, dude, and I see all the dashboard lights and my car ain't even on yet. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm on some mushrooms, you know? That's when you know you're on mushrooms, dude, when the street lights are on, but they're not even on yet. You're like, damn, I'm seeing a lot of extra electricity, you know, a lot of free electricity from God. So anyway, I get over there. I get over there and I remember walking down the hallway and shaking somebody's hand, and I felt like they took my hand. And I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm not, I'm feeling pretty squirrely if I feel like I shook somebody's hand and they took my hand with them when they walked off. So I said, I'm having some weird feelings right now. But so the set at the Improv was crazy. But then I went to the Comedy Store. And that's, I think, when the vegetables started to rattle inside of me, because I get over there and I go on stage and Adam E gets over there and he's worried about something, he's just fucking Hebrewing out over there, the fucking living legend Adam E, he's fucking concerned or whatever, and so I just tell him everything's going to be okay. Get over there, get on stage, and some guy near the front was in a what's that thing called? It's like if you're handicapped, but it's like a little not like a. It's like they push you. It's like a
wheelchair, like a
wheelchair.
paraplegic wheelchair, like one.
Wheelchair. Yeah. Sorry, wheelchair. Yeah, he's in a wheelchair. Yeah, wheelchair. So this guy's in a wheelchair, and it has a little squeak on it, bro. And I'm fucking, sometimes when you're on mushrooms, some sounds are amplified and shit. So I'm on stage, and the wheelchair makes a little squeak, and I thought somebody was making a funny noise and making fun of me. That's where my head went. So I stopped my joke. I said, what'd you say, man? I got in this negative place, and the guy's just laughing. This guy could barely, the last muscle he got's working is his throat muscles, and he's fucking chuckling with him. You know what I'm saying? This dude's 90% to heaven. This dude, he got nothing, bro. But for some reason, whenever he laughed, it made one of the like nuts or bolts in the wheelchair wasn't tight, and it made it squeak. And when I heard that squeak, I thought somebody was saying something and making fun of me. So I kept stopping the show and like accusing this wheelchair guy or something. And this guy could barely this guy couldn't get a mouthful of milk down if you gave him 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep roasting this dude and ripping into him. And it was, thank God that set isn't on recording, because that shit went downhill fast, brother. It's basically a half hour
but
of
you
me
pulled it off.
Yelling at a fucking rescue guy, bro. It was bad, man.
And then people, somebody said they're going to shut it down because it's too much like slavery, people are saying,
What is? Oh, trading players
Fantasy,
and doing
yeah.
all that shit? What are you having? What are you taking?
Half of a
Zanny?
Mm-mm.
What'd you take?
Trying to get more blood flow to the sea rotch, baby.
Oh, this podcast doesn't end like that. You're taking a PP pill?
An upper. It's just an Indian one. It's from India. It's a light one.
What's it called? What is it called?
Huh?
What is it called?
It doesn't have a name. It just comes in like a
You're just cracking a pill from India and you just throw it in the throat?
I've taken them all. I've taken them for years, man. I crack about half of one twice a week.
And it's to get the pump downstairs?
Yeah, and it's nothing crazy. You're not going to go be a raper. It's more like a just something to be like, oh yeah, all
To
right.
wake you up a little bit?
Yeah, just something to keep the.
Do you have a date later?
No, just something to keep the cavities. You just want to remind the ballast that it works for the boat. You know what I'm saying?
I got to tell you, I got my old man. I have my old man's disease.
Yeah.
My old man, one time, we were sitting around. My dad said something, made a joke about there was a Viagra commercial. He was like, "You don't have to worry about that." I said, "Why?" He goes, "It's in our blood. We're still good."
Really?
Yeah, and I thought, okay, Dad. Honestly, right now, you sneeze the right way, I might get a hard on.
Oh wow! So you're really one of those guys with the erection?
I can get a hard on if I'm thinking about going home, and I'm thinking about piping the old bag, on the way home I might get hard.
Oh Christ!
Thinking about it, I swear I don't know what it is.
That's crazy.
My diet isn't indicative of that. It's not like I'm eating something. I'm not eating very healthy or doing all the thing. It's just I've always been. I can get it.
You want a lot of saw palmetto or something?
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Ashwagandha.
Are you really?
I'm in ashwagandha right now.
Huh.
B12, ashwagandha, daily vitamin. What else am I on? That's it. How many pills are you on? Do you think are you taking a lot of pills right now?
No, I would say I'm on antidepressants.
Which one?
I'm not sure, but I've been on it for about 21 years.
I was.
But my goal is to try and get off in the next 2 years.
Did you ever take Zoloft?
Oh yeah, dude. I took Zoloft the first batch that came out.
I took the early ones too.
The pills were still warm, dude.
They were
One
soft in
side
the
was
middle?
burned. Yeah. I mean, they were good, bro.
Yeah, I took them for a
Dude,
while.
I could drink 20 gin and tonics, dude. Wake up in the morning, help my buddy wash his boat.
I used to take
And still
Zoloft.
meet a beautiful girl.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
function. What else? What else are you taking?
Dude, I made love to a girl one time, and she was supposed to give me a ride across the country the next morning. And at like 6 a.m., I had to dismantle a water bed and it still had water.
Big dog, shorty, go ahead, give a brother bone. Feel like fat now, baby, yeah, I know where this will go. What you been on, shorty, you ain't picking up the phone. Said I've been gone lately, in my head's where you go wrong.